Welcome back into the Betta Territory for the November Fry update. In this video I'll introduce 2 new spawns, but I will also update you on the 7 spawns of last month's video. These spawns all have been moved to bigger grower tanks and they show an interesting development. Here you can see the fry of a metallic steel blue half-moon pluck-up male from a genuine fornicero, which was crossed to a steel blue half-moon pluck-up female from my own line. These fry are now about 3 months old, and all of them are either non-metallic or heterozygous metallic steel blue based. Some of them show quite some red wash, which is not very surprising because of the mixed background of the father. As you can see, I divided this spawn over 2 tanks in order to stimulate their development. The fry you see here are F3 veal tails from a cross between 2 dark-bodied yellows from my own line. They're also 3 months old. But they've been growing much faster than the previous spawn I showed you, probably because there are only 8 fry in the tank. They're both light-bodied and dark-bodied yellows, and as you can see I really have to start jarring the first males. Here you can see the fry of a steel blue half-moon pluck-up male from my own line, which was crossed to a royal blue half-moon pluck-up female from Matthias Polzing from Germany. The fry are now about 2.5 months old. They're both steel blues and royal blue based fish. As I told you before, I lost quite some fry in the first month, but now they are developing very stable. The fry in this tank are all royal blue based. They are the result of a cross between a turquoise half-moon pluck-up male from José Alberto Herrero from Spain, which was crossed to a steel blue half-moon pluck-up female from my own line. These fry are also 2.5 months old and they're developing very nicely. These fry are all black based. They are also 2.5 months old and they are the result of a cross between a black half-moon pluck-up male from my own line, which was crossed to a super black female from Bettina Sparrow. Some fish show a little bit of red wash and some traces of iridescence. I'm very curious how this will develop when they mature. And of course I'm also very curious what their form will become. I also divided this fry over 2 tanks. These fry are the result of a cross between the steel blue half-moon pluck-up male from a genuine fornicero, which I mentioned before. But this time he was crossed to a black lace half-moon pluck-up female from my own line. As you can see, this is quite a colorful bunch. You see fish with quite a lot of red wash. They're all steel blue based. Some of them actually have lost the red, and some have marbled almost to cellophane fish. When I look at these fish, I see a lot of potential, and I'm very curious what they will look like after jarring. And I expect I will have to jar them in a week or 2. This spawn is also 2.5 months old. They are F3 veal tails, also the result of a cross between 2 dark-bodied yellows. The fry are both light-bodied and dark-bodied, and they're developing nicely as well. So then finally the 2 new spawns in my fish room. These fry are now 2 weeks old. These are the result of the cross between a metallic steel blue half-moon pluck-up male from a genuine fornicero. This is the male which I already spawned twice. This time I crossed him to a metallic steel blue half-moon pluck-up female from Pedro Cordero Pedrazo from Spain. And I really hope to get some non-metallic, metallic steel blue fish, maybe some coppers even. And in the next tank, these fry are also 2 weeks old. And these are the result of a cross between 2 steel blues, which are half siblings, both from my line. The fry will be steel blue based. But there is a chance there will also be some blacks in this spawn. So we are now at the end of the show season. As you can see, there's quite a lot of space in my drip system again after vivarium. So this means that I will do the annual cleaning next week with the drip system. And in my next fry update next month, I will likely show you some newly jarred fish from the 7 spawns which are now in the grow-out tanks. And hopefully there are maybe some new spawns which I can show you.